We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. And off we go on a sweltering hot day in Tampa. And that's a decent return out to the 29-yard line. We'll get play one of the game from right there.
Their own 29-yard line.
Here's Baker to begin with a pass. He'll get that complete to Emeka Egbuka. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 14. Good sign to start the game with a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
At the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one on target to Godwin. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
So on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. That's Tylan Wallace back to return. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. They'll run, and this is Quinshon Judkins. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Quick throw on the RPO to Boston. And they'll get him down after a but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They run straight ahead with Judkins. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the first down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They are moving the ball well on this drive, aren't they? It's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shador. He'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cleveland.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive. And as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
He'll try to hammer it in with Sampson. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his first touchdown of the new year.
Believe it or not, Mike, this is actually the way modern defenses are designing their system. They're trying to force offenses to go the long way. Don't give up explosives, and then try to compete for field goals in the red zone. So not only is this offense able to sustain possession and maintain the ball, but when you come away with touchdowns, it's just backbreaking for these defenses.
7. Buccaneers, nothing.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Mayfield. Forced out wide. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Jared Verse. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. This will be 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. And he will get some yardage there on the scramble, but not nearly enough. And that's going to bring up 4th and long.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Past the 45. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. 1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Start of the 2nd. Browns in control of the football as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Man in motion, heading left. They'll run the toss here with Judkins. He'll try to work it back to the middle of the field, and he'll wind up getting about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
On the ground, Judkins. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Sanders will throw it. There's a screen set up for Judkins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Harold Fannin. Touchdown, Browns. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Baker gonna give it to Irvin. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not...
And he's not going to be able to escape the rush here. He goes down. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before third down. Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irvin. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Here's Dixon's punt on the way. Wallace now on the return. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. They bring Judy in motion. A run, and here comes Judkins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4. Again, it's Judkins. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
First down, Cleveland.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. Space to run inside the 20. And he's in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. His second touchdown of this first half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. Now an opening past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Bucs take over first.
And that's a heck of a return right there. I mean, he's going to bounce his way towards the left sideline. Just a ton of space over there to run, and they finally get him out of bounds. But not until he nearly managed to turn the corner and almost take it all the way.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Irvin, and he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine. I said you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Baker. That's caught. It's Tez Johnson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches. Baker to throw. He's got a man. That's the tight end, Otten. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it, and the Bucs get back in it. It is 21-7.
Buccaneers 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They bring Judy in motion. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Whoa! And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Sanders to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd down, Sanders. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Momentum building here. On this drive, they go again, 1st and 10. Up the middle goes Judkins here, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Here's 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Judkins. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
The story of this drive has just been their ability to sustain and get fresh sets of down. Now, in this case, after picking up that big gain on the ground, they find themselves 1st and goal.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Now pass thrown quickly on the RPO, batting away, and that's incomplete. So they're trying to get the ball out quickly. The defense was ready, and it brings up 4th down. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. Schmidt's kick
The field goal is
good. And the Browns have run out to a 24-7 lead.
It's amazing, Mike, no matter how fast the league progresses, there's still some teams that are just late adopters. And listen, I get it. It is hard to stick yourself out there. Failure is ultimately very hard to explain away at the end of the game. But 4th and 1, 4th and 2, I'm keeping my offense on the field. I just understand the value of touchdowns, especially in today's modern game. 3 points over time is just not going to get it done.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
at their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter.
16-yard line.
Rain starting to fall ahead of this 2nd down. To throw is Mayfield. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. 1st down sack. 2nd down big play attempt falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Past midfield. Look at him go. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a start to the second half. They come right out of the locker room and take it all the way to the end zone for 6.
Mike, we got to find out what that halftime speech was by that coach, because apparently it worked. I mean, talk about a dream start here. You find yourself at halftime, you're regrouping, we want to come out in the third quarter and establish some rhythm and momentum. And boy, do they do that here with their kickoff unit returning it for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. He's to midfield. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
The Bucs take over.
And for a team that didn't show a whole lot of fight in this first half, Mike, that's a heck of a way to start quarter number 3. Oftentimes, when the offense or the defense finds themselves struggling, it's the special teams that light a fire into these guys. And I'll tell you, that's a heck of a return to give this offense great starting field position.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Oh, the ball's out. The Browns say they have it, and they do.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Now, here's Burton, the fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Gonna get to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And now, after the pick 6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. Throwing is Mayfield. This is going to be caught. So it's an 8-point swing. Not just the pick 6, but add on a 2-point conversion. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 93 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. And a a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. That's another sack.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with second and long, third and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
And that is intercepted by Denzel Ward. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance.
5-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Judkins now on first and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now, Shador. That'll be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Give. This is Irving. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes a pay.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up second down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on one or two of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Got a man! It's Ibuka! Complete! And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
26 yards.
A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and short.
Taken down at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Exiting the pocket right. He bought as much time as he could, but he finally gets taken down.
And
Even when it seems like they're putting a nice drive together, Mike, they just can't seem to escape this pass rush. It has been relentless all game long, and they get him here again.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got a man. That's McMillan. McMillan's first catch of the game. That's going to be good enough for a first down.
18.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Tackle made at the 9-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Here's Mayfield. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ronnie Hickman. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
At their own 5-yard line.
They'll motion the slot man right. Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Sampson. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
The tackle by Reuben Bain Jr. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got a man. It's Boston. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
And the Browns first down.
And they will not run another play. That'll do it. The end of the 3rd. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Sampson. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw is Sanders. Now here comes the screen to Sampson.
Sanders' pass complete to Dylan Sampson. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 46-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go, here we go. Japanese camera.
On the ground, it's Raheem Sanders. To the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Browns. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Mayfield to throw. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Trying to find something positive. This has been a rough one. A little bright spot there with the first down.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
They'll have it. First and 10. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Right back to Irving. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Mayfield. Hit as he throws. That one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good third down stop, and it sets up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On the ground, it's Sampson to start this drive. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. They'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Trying to get to 2-0, it has not been easy, but that is an important first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On first down, right back to Sampson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
A give, it's Sampson. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
We know from talking to these coaches this week, Mike, that they think they got themselves a steal. They got this young rookie maybe a little later in the draft than a lot of people expected. And I'll tell you what, they're not complaining. They think they've got themselves a starter and a star for a long time.
They'll give it to Sampson. Good blocking to the 15. And he's got another one. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown, Cleveland. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. Here is Schmidt now for the PAT. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Schmidt now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Browns will add one more onto their big lead.
Buccaneers 15.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Irving. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground. and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
And this one not going to do the trick either. Stop behind the line now on consecutive runs.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And they'll wind up getting about 6, but he is stopped well short of the first down marker. It is 4th down. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.